an average.
No, you were just repeating the same line in different words. I think somebody who has given the answer in chat, that is more close to the definition. Given units distributed to certain given units so that exactly equal distribution. So this is what average is. Like if you have three numbers, 4, 5, 6. So what I'll do, I'll take all the three number together. So it will be 4 plus 5 plus 6, and I'll have 15. And this 15 I'll distribute among again in three parts so that everybody gets equal. So it will be 5, 15 by 3. So the formula itself has the definition itself. So some formula itself has the definition in it. And the definition is for a given observation that one equal value which we can assign to everyone without changing the total. So like if you have 10 and 12, that's just two observations, the average will be 11 because we'll divide the total, that is 22, into two equal parts, which is 11 and 11. So the average that we have got, if average will get multiplied by number of observation, what will you get? क्या मिलेगा तुम्हें? What will you get? If this gets multiplied, you will get total. So in case if somewhere it is written that average of x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 is 35. Nah, average of all these five numbers is 35. The total will be what? Total will be 35 into 5. Nah, either you will multiply 35 into 5 or you add everyone, you will get same result. Okay. So with this definition, actually, calculating average becomes easier in many cases. Like one of those cases is like if the numbers are like this: 42, 41, 39, 43, and let's say 46 is there. If these five numbers are there, and if you want to calculate average, so now what you know is that you don't have to add everything and divide it by 5. Of course, you can calculate it by that formula also. But what you can do here is you can take a common figure as an average. Like let's take we are providing 40 for each one. So what I'm doing here right now is I'm assigning a value of 40 to each. And what I can see is, yeah, I'm getting 2 here. I'm getting 1 here. I have to give 1 to this value. I'll get 3 here and I'll get 6 from here. So this one minus 1 and plus 1 will get compensated. And the final average will be 40 plus the extra part which we are getting as 2 plus 3 plus 6. This extra part will be divided into 5 observations. So it will be 11 by 5. That means 2.2. So we'll add this 2.2 to all the value, 2.2 to this 40. So the average will be 42.2. So what you can see here is the idea is to equate everyone in whatever you can do, in whatever way you can do. Somebody could have taken 41 also. So let's say if somebody could have taken, somebody tried did the same thing by taking 41 as a reference figure, then how he will calculate the average is I'll assign 41 to every observation, and I'll check which one is giving or which one is getting what. So I'll be getting 1 from here. Here the value is same. I'll have to provide 2 to 39 to become 41. I'll have to get 2 here. I'll have to get 5 from here. I'm sorry, not 5. I'll get 5 from here. So this 2 minus 2 and this plus 2 will be compensated. Like this, we'll be providing 2 from this place to this. And then the extra part that I'll be left with 5 plus 1, which is 6, which I'll be dividing into 5 parts so that each part will get 1.2. So the average of the given observations will be 41 plus 1.2. So this is the way we can calculate average if we don't want to add all the figures. Another advantageous case will be consecutive numbers or anything which is in AP. Like you can just see here. Let's say I have uh, 5 consecutive numbers like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the 5 consecutive numbers. And if somebody is asking to calculate average of these 5 numbers, so what you can do here is you can just realize that 6 is the middle value and 7 is 1 more than 6 and 5 is 1 less than 6. So I'll shift 1 from this place to this so that this will also become 6. This is already 6 and this will be 6. And I can shift 2 from this place to from 8 to 4 so that this will be 6 and this will be 6 again. So what I can easily see or you can easily observe is 6 is the average of these numbers. So anything which is in AP that means with equal gap. Like here the numbers are in equal gap which is of 1. Let's say if the number would have been like 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Then also the average will be 7 only. Because all the other numbers are equidistant from 7. It is 2 more than 7. It is 4 more than 11, 7. It is 2 less than 7. And it is 4 less than 7. So we can give and transfer all these figures with among each other. And what we can get 7 for all the observations. So any set of numbers which are in AP, you don't have to calculate average in a way you have been doing it. Like adding all the figures and dividing it by number of observation, you don't have to do it. So let's take another example. What if there is no middle figure? Let's say the number are 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. So these numbers are also with equal gap. They are also with equal gap of 2. So uh, like we saw in the previous example, that the average value is the middle value. And here the middle value is not any number from the series only itself, but we are getting a number which is lying in between the middle two values. So 9. So what we can easily see or we can see here is that 10 is 1 more than 9, 12 is 3 more than 9, 14 is 5 more than 9. Then again, we'll be getting the similar numbers, but in less than part. And we can shift all these numbers. So every observation will become 9 then. So if you are not able to see the middle value, you can just add first and last term and divide it by 2 to get the average. So if any number which is in AP, any series which is in AP, the average will be first number plus last number. This is a representation of first number and last number only. You'll be knowing these in detail in the chapter of arithmetic progression. But right now, just remember that A represents the first part, first number, L represents the last number and divided by 2. Like in this case, 4 plus 14 divided by 2, which is 9. So now tell me, I'll keep on writing the some questions here. You will tell the answer. Average of first 50 natural numbers. Average of first 50 natural number. Tell me what it will be. Anyone? Average of first 50 natural number. So natural number, you have to remember it, what it is, what numbers are called natural numbers. So since it is written first 50, so it will start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and will go till 50. And then we see that the series which is being written here is in AP because the difference, the common difference is 1 only. And in such case, the average value that I'll get will be middle value or the value which lies in center. And since we are not able to see the center value in this series because it's big, so what I'll do, I'll add first number with last number and divide it by 2. So 25.5 will be the average. Okay. So few things to observe here is if it is consecutive number, it is a set of consecutive numbers, and if numbers are in even terms, like if we'll take 4 consecutive numbers, the average will not be an integer number. Now, are you getting my point? If we'll take 4 consecutive number from any place, like let's say 9, 10, 11, 12. These are the 4 consecutive number. Average will be 10.5. Okay. So if similarly, you can also have a similar other observation which will help you in solving problems and finding the questions which are not consistent with data. So like, let me ask a simple question first. Average of first 50 odd numbers. What will be those first 50 odd numbers? Tell me the first odd number.
Sir, 1.
1. Next will be 3. Next will be 5, 7, and it will go the 50th odd number. Which will be the 50th odd number?
51.
51. Somebody said 49. Somebody said 51. Anyone else?
49.
No, it will be 99. Where are you?
Sir, the even numbers get skipped, right? That's
Yes,
why
we
it's
have to skip and we need to find the first 50 odd numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you will go like this. 99th will be the 50th odd number. Okay.
Sir,
Is it clear now for everyone?
सर
Tell me.
99 कैसे हुआ?
देखो 100 नंबर्स होते हैं 1 से लेके 100 तक, उसमें आधे ऑड होंगे आधे इवन होंगे. The first odd number is 1, 50th odd number will be 99, first even number will be 2, and 50th even number will be 100. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay. So I was asking the average of first 50 odd numbers, and I had already told you, or I have told you already, that this particular when it is in AP, because the gap is 2 within all the all the every consecutive terms. So the average will be the middle one. And how we will find the middle value? 1
1
plus
plus 99 by
9
2.
by 2, which is 50.
50.
Okay. So one can improvise the question by asking one can improvise the same question which I have asked here by asking find sum of first 50 even numbers. So how will you find this sum? So the moment I'll ask this, you'll try to remember that sum of AP, you know? But you don't have to. Whenever someone is asking the sum of some numbers, if finding average is easy, then finding sum with the help of average will be much easier. So the first 50 even numbers will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and similarly you will reach till 100. So now I know that if I'll go with if I'll go to formula of summation from AP, it will take some time, and right now we have not even studied that, and I haven't taught you right now. But I'm asking this question. That means this should be solved oh, through the concepts which I have already covered. So I'll remember the thing that if I am able to find average, which is one value which we can assign for every number without changing the total. So the average value will be 2 plus 100 divided by 2, which is 51. So every number can be changed to 51 and can be written without changing the total. So if you want to calculate the total of these series, you can just calculate 51 into 50. And I have already explained average into number of observation will be total. Okay. So is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So till now, what we have covered, definition of average, how average is related to total. You know, average into number of observation will give you total. And we considered or we tried to find average in some special cases without using the uh, regular used formula of average. Okay. Now, sometimes you will find some questions like this. And this is very important here because when I'll be teaching you or I'll be telling you, you will try to solve the same question by very traditional method. I'll be telling you that also. Let's say somebody asked that there are 6 numbers. There are 6 numbers, 51, 49, 53, 59, 52, and X. 62 and X. And the average of these numbers are 55. Find X. Find the missing term. So what I know here is through the formula and through the concepts that sum of these numbers will be equal to 55 into 6. So if we'll add all these numbers and subtract from the total, I'll get X because sum of all these numbers will be same as 55 into 6. This you everybody know, है ना? सबको पता है? Everybody knows about this?
Yes, sir.
Very good. But what I'll ask you to do is try to find the missing number by using the concept of average, which is average is one such value which we can allocate at the place of every observation. And to come up with an average, the number which is less than average will get something from the number or the gap from the numbers which is greater than average. So in order to represent all these number by 55, 51 needs to have 4. 49 needs to have 6. 53 needs to have 2. 59 will give you 4. 62 will give you what? 7. So now this everyone good did understand? Did everyone understand this? We wanted
Yes, sir.
to rearrange all the numbers or all the variables so that everyone becomes 55. Okay. So in order to make 55, we need to give 51 4, 49 6, 53 2, and I'll be getting 59 4 plus from 59 and 7 from 62. So now total missing is minus 12. Total available is 11. So basically, I'll give all the 11 to this missing part, I'll still be left with minus 1, which I'll have to give. So this minus 1 I'll be getting from x. So x needs to be 55 for itself and plus 1 for any number which is missing there. So x की value, the value of x will be 56. है ना? सबको समझ में आई है? Did everyone get this?
Sir, can you explain this part again?
Yes, sir.
रुको, wait. This is very important. Huh? Just try to listen carefully. Although I am recording it also, but if you're able to understand it in class, I'll be very happy. Okay. So the idea behind this way of solving problem is average. The definition of average says, I'll take another example. Definition of average says that the average is one such value which we can allocate to each observation without changing the total. So the average of 4, 5, 6 is 5 because we can rearrange them in such way. So in order to rearrange, what do we see? Any number which is average, we don't have to do anything with that. Any number which is greater than average, it gives the same amount to the other number in order to compensate the other number's deficiency. So it's not necessary that equal amount will go to one place to another place. If we have something like this, let's say I have a number 7, 8, and 12. What will be the average? So average will be 7 plus 8 plus 12. You can calculate it in any way. 15 plus 12, 27 by 3, and it will be 9. So 9 is the average. So how I am getting 9 is 12 is giving 3, and these two are getting 3. So this 3 is being given to this place and this place to make everyone 9. So if a group of number has average of something, any average, every number which is less than that average, they will get from other number which are greater than that average. This is what happens when we try to rearrange the numbers equally. So what I am saying here is, if the question is giving you that these numbers, these 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 number has an average of 55, then each number will either get or give something to the other number, or each number, if number is getting, it will get to be or become 55. So 51 needs 4. 49 needs 6. 53 needs 2. 59 will give you 4. 62 will give you 7. So the total numbers, the total amount that is missing is minus 12. And total amount that is available is 11. So if I'll give this 11 to 12 minus 12, matlab like the missing or deficient places, I'll still left with one deficiency of 1. This 1 will be coming from the last unknown number. That means now X has a responsibility to bring 55 of itself and plus 1 to compensate this deficiency. So the value of X will be 56. Now is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
सब
sir.
लोग बोलो please. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
जोर से बोलो.
Yes, sir.
Very good. जय माता दी भी बोल सकते जोर से. Okay. चलो अब हम इसी क्वेश्चन को I'll change the average and I'll redo the same question. What if the same question is being asked as find the missing number X if average of all these 6 number is 53. So now you can visualize the same again. Let's allocate 53 to everyone. So the first number will have will require 2. Second number will require 4 to become 53. Third number will be same 53 only. Fourth number will give you 6 extra to give to the numbers which are poorer than 53 or less than 53. The 62 will give you 9. So the total missing is -6 and total extra is 55. Sorry, 15. So I'll just compensate this 6 with this 6. Now I still have plus 9 extra, which needs to be given to any number which is less than 53. And we have already considered all the number. The only number left is X. So X will get this 9. So X will have 9 less than 53 because it needs to have deficiency of 9 in order to compensate this surplus of 9 from these 5 numbers. So X needs to be how much? 44. Did everyone get that?
Yes.
सबको समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Now you can do the same question.
Sir,
Ah,
I just have a doubt. Why is it 53 minus 9 and why is it not like 53 plus 9?
हाँ मैंने तो अब इसको डिलीट कर दिया. Let me tell you again, or let me solve the question again. I wanted to make every number 53 because average says that all number will be equally distributed among each other without changing the total. So if we don't have to change the total, so every number which is less than 53 will we need to provide that the deficiency to that number. So this 51 needs 2, this 49 needs 4. The number 53 is same as an average, so it doesn't need any change. 59 will give you plus 6 and 62 will give you plus 9. So the total missing is -6 and total extra is 15. So I'll give 6 to this -6 and I'll still be left with plus 9. That means till these 5 numbers, 9 is extra with the respect of average. So this 9 must be provided to some other number or which is number, whatever number is left. So the X needs to be deficient. X needs to be less than 53. Then only it will get 9 now. So that's why the value of X will be 53 minus 9 because 53 it needs to reach and 9 already it has because of this extra. So the number with which x need to come is 44. Did you get now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what you will do is you will do the same exercise by keeping different other value of average. Like I did solve you for 55 and 53. You can do it for 57, 52, yeah, 51, 58, 56. You solve the same value of x when average is this. Okay.
So what's there after 51?
What's the
What's the number after 51?
51, 49. अच्छा यहाँ पे 58 है ये. This is 58. Yeah, 51, 59, 40, 53, 59, 62, and x. So these are the numbers. You will also get the same exercise in your books also. But to practice how do we compensate, you can use this exercise by different averages. Okay. And if you want to check your answer, you can just check it by adding all these numbers with whatever you'll get. So like in case of 53, if I'll add all these, the value I'll be getting is 53 into 6. The total of average should be equal to total of numbers. Okay.
सर इस क्वेश्चन का एवरेज क्या है?
किस क्वेश्चन का?
अभी जो आपने दिया 57
ये
और
53 वाला था ना. आई सॉल्व्ड इट फॉर 44. कब आया था हमारा? 53 पे ना.
हाँ हाँ सर.
हाँ, तो उसको चेक करने के लिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि टू चेक दैट you can do this. So there is a question which says or asks average of first 7 multiple of 4. Tell me this. What will be the average of first 7 multiple of 4? So can you tell me what will be the first 7 multiple of 4? Tau? Anyone? Kirtana? First 7 multiple of 4, what will be that?
That will be 4, 8, 12,
4,
16,
8, 12, 16,
20,
20,
24,
24, 28.
28.
So what we can see here is that these numbers are in AP because the common difference is 4. So the average of these number will be the middle one. So you need not to write even all this. If it is about 7 multiple of 4, you can just see that first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7 multiple. The middle value will be fourth multiple of 4. So the average value will be fourth multiple of 4. Which is 16. So it will be smart enough. The average will, the entire exercise of average will be very easy. But don't use the regular formula to calculate things. I'll be taking doubts. You can ask a question multiple times. There is no problem in asking doubts, and we'll be keeping some doubt classes in afternoon also, so that you can ask your doubts in those classes. Okay, so now you understood now about average, the concept of total, the concept of average, the concept of missing number, and how do we calculate average in different cases. Now, let's say there is a group. Okay, there's a group of number which is 42, 40, 43, 39, 36. Okay. So these are the 5 numbers, and the average of these numbers are 40. So I spontaneously told you about the average because I was writing the number in such a way so that the total surplus from 40 should be equal to total deficit to 40. So like 42 and 43 is 5 more than 40. So 39 and 36 together, they are 5 less than 40. That's why I wrote the average is 40 only. Okay. But this is not the question. This is not the thing that I wanted to tell. This is the group of number. And this is their average. Okay. So now tell me if we are allowed to change in the group, single change. If we are asked to change the group, one at a time, just you have to make one single change at one time. So what you can do? How you can change the group? You can tell like these are the ages of 5 different people. A, B, C, D, E. 5 different people are there. These are the ages. How you can change the group? जल्दी बताओ सिंगल चेंज करना है how you can change the group.
सर चेंजेस इन सबको 40 करना है.
क्या क्या सबको
40 एवरेज लाना है मतलब सारे नंबर को.
नहीं नहीं not 40 एवरेज लाना है. What kind of change you can make to the group? The kind of change means you can add a person to the group. This you can do, or you can remove a person from the group. And third kind of change you can do is replace a person from the group. Is there any way in which we can make any change? Single change. Is there any way? Can anyone suggest? Huh? Is there any way to change the group? Tell me. Any other way? Or these are the universal way? These 3 are the universal. कोई तो बोलो. बोला संस्कृति, सालू, यस्मिता. नहीं कर सकते ना इसके अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते हम to change the group. We cannot make any other kind of change in the group of these 5 people. Is everyone okay with this?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So why I was emphasizing this space line because your questions will not go beyond these 3 conditions. Okay. The entire set of question or entire average question will be based on these 3 changes only. The group, there will be a group of people or something or number or observation, and there will be change in that group. So most of the time there will be a single change only, but you can also observe 2 changes or 3 changes, but that will not change the question or the concept. Okay. Okay. So now with respect to all these 3 changes, I will try to observe the change in average. how average is changing if somebody is joining the group. How average is changing if somebody is going out of the group. And how average is changing when somebody is replacing someone in the group. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Did everyone get this? So we and these are the universal kind of thing. Matlab like there will be nothing else and there will be no other concept other than this. So now if a person is coming to the group, let's say F is joining to the group, and then again we have three type of situation. We will have three type of situation. The age of F is greater than 40. Age of F is equal to 40 and age of F is less than 40. And I'll keep on taking an example also. I'll take an example which is easier to calculate. The age of F is 46. So let's say a new person F wants to join the group and his age is 46. Now my question is, what will be the change in average? Will the average improve? Well, not improve, will not say improve or because this is not the parameter to check. Will the average increase or decrease or will remain same? What will you say? If a person
Increasing.
increase, why? Because if we'll put 40 in the place of F, then F has 46. So I'll be having 6 extra from F, which we need to distribute in all the 6 people. So the extra part will be distributed to all the 6 people, which is 1. And the new average will increase. New average will increase 40 plus 1, 41. This will be your new average. So just remember and just not remember. Try to understand that if anyone who is joining the group, if his age is greater than the average or his value is greater than the average, the extra value will be given to all the observations and all 6 observations because now there are 6 observations. What if the age of F, the new person is 41? Then what will happen? Will the average change? Bolo? Will average change?
No, sir. Will remain the same.
Average will remain same because we will assign 40 to F. So everyone is 40 and F is also 40. So there is no need of further distribution or changes. So to keep the average same, the new person who is joining the group should have the same value as an average. Okay. What if a value less than average, let's say 37. 37 joins the group. Now, if you want to make everyone same, we'll have to give something from all these 5 to F to make equal to all 6 equal, or make all 6 equal. So in order to calculate it, there are 2 ways. One is very traditional way that the initial total will be 40 into 5 and the new number is 37 and the entire sum will be divided by 6. This will be new average and it will be less than the previous average. But this is a way and we can also calculate it by a smart trick. What I'll do is I'll provide 3 to F from my side. So I'll make F as 40. And since I'm playing God here, that I can do, I can add this 3 to the 40 and make everyone 40. And then I'll remove 3 from all these 6 figures. So if the 3 which I have given should be removed from all these 6, that means everyone will give me 0.5 and will remain equal to each other. So the new average will be 40 minus 0.5, which is 39.5. So you can calculate by this way also or by this way also. Okay? So now we have covered all the 3 possible cases when a person joins the group. So there are 3 type of change in the group, and all the 3 types will have different case. So for adding a adding a person to the group will come with 3 different cases, and we found the change in average in all those 3 cases. Now let's say when someone is being removed from the group. So I'll just remove this F, and this was the group. A, B, C, D was the group. Here again, when B is getting removed, so the B has a value of 40 and B has been assigned 40 as well. So if B leaves the group, there will be no change. You can ask in between any question, like this is an interactive class. You are not reading a book or something that you have to put your mind to understand everything. You can ask anytime if you want. Okay, so I'll take another value. Another if B is leaving, there will be no change. So I'll take another value. If A is leaving the group, if A is leaving the group, A has a value of 42, and I have assigned A 40. So if A will leave the group, it will ask 2 more than 40, because now A has been assigned as 40. Just try to remember it as this kind of story, that A has been assigned a value of 40 instead of 42. So if A will leave the group, A will ask for 2 more, because A will not leave with this 40 figure. It will leave with its own figure, which was 42. So this the deficit of 2, or the missing 2, we will be getting it from another rest of the 4 values. So I'll divide 2 into 4, 2 by 4, and I'll get 0.5. I'll take 0.5 from all the person who are left. So the new average will be 40 minus 0.5, which is 39.5. So if any value which has a value greater than average, if that leaves the group, average is going to decrease. What if 36 leaves the group? So what we can see here is, what if E leaves the group? E has a value of 36. So what do we see here is the value that E is giving is 36, and the value that we have assigned to E is 40. So if E leaves the group, it will leave 4 to us, because if E leave, it will leave with the value of 36 and it was assigned 40. So it will give 4, and which we will distribute to everyone. So the distribution will be 4 by 4, which is 1 to each. And the new average will be 40 plus 1, 41. Okay. So now I took all the 3 possible cases when someone is leaving the group. First case was when it was equal to the average. Second, when it was greater than average, and third when it was less than average. So these two cases has been covered. The third kind of change in group we were talking about was replacement. So when any particular person is being replaced, let's say C is being replaced. So there are two things happening here. There is a value which C was contributing, which was 43. And if F is coming with in place of C, F can come, or F may have a value equal to 43 also, greater than 43 also, or less than 43 also. Here we don't have to use average in order to find the new average or in order to find the change, because the number of people are not changing. We just need to find out what will be the change in total. So if F is being replaced, C is being replaced by F, and if F has a value of 43, there will be no change in average. Why? Because will be no change in total. If 42 is coming with in place of 43, the total will be increased by 5, which will be divided among all the 5 people, 1, and the new average will be 40 plus 1. Similarly, if F has a value of 33 and 33 is being replaced by 43 is being replaced by 38, not 33, the total will be less than 5. The new total will be 5 less than the previous total, which will be getting from all the 5 value, 5 divided by 5, which is 1. And the new average will be 40 minus 1, which is 39. So this, by this or like by explaining this, I have actually covered all kind of possible change in average if one observation is being changed either by adding the new observation or removing a older observation or replacing a previous observation. So with you have to watch this again and again in order to solve the question. Try solving it from your book, or if you don't have the book, you can get the access of Drive. I'll give everyone tomorrow. It could not be done, or yesterday also, because Anil sir was on leave. So tomorrow daytime I'll be giving you the access of Drive. So through Drive you can get the questions, seats, and you can solve all the questions from average. We'll be taking a doubt class on Tuesday. Okay.
Sir, where can we find the recordings?
Recording, I'll be telling you in some time. Of course, you'll be getting it in Drive also, but few recordings will also be getting on YouTube.